Preparing. Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Back with you on Central Illinois Sports as we head to the championship game between Bloomington, Corpus Christi, and Mount Pulaski. You're listening to the Great Rivers Bank pregame as they just were on the commercial there. We're thankful for them and all their sponsorships on Central Illinois Sports. As Lisa and I get ready for this, this is the game that everybody's been working up to, Lisa, all week. Or all weekend, I should say.
All weekend, and this is something they had their vision on. Oh, got to get it up there closer. And it's something these girls have had their vision on probably the whole entire volleyball season for them.
Absolutely. As we come into this, Mount Pulaski comes into this 17-9. They've got a school enrollment of 94. Their state record now is 13-4. They've made 8 appearances in the state. Their record history-wise is they've got 3 first and 1 third, and so they got an opportunity for a first or a second to add to that category. And that puts us over into
Corpus Christi.
Corpus Christi, as soon as I can get my page turned. They are now 23-4. They're enrollment of 91, so about equal. 11 and now they're 13-2 for their state record, and they have 3 first and 1 third. The same thing. So somebody's going to go out with their 4th first place trophy. The other one's going to go out with their 1st second place trophy in what they have done here as far as volleyball is concerned in 8th grade. And so with that, let's talk about some of the key players. Let's not talk about the keys to the game quite yet, but the key players as we get started here. In this contest. They haven't even started the clock yet. So
Mount Pulaski, one of their key players is definitely number 14, Olivia Smith. 11, Ella Martin. Those would be my top 2 on Mount Pulaski's side of things.
They go together like peas and corn, as Forrest Gump would say. Peanut butter and jelly.
Yep.
They mix with each other. One will set the other, vice versa. They're both good from the serving platform. Then the other people are good supporting players that they have within what's going on there. They can't do it by themselves. Their libero, Lisa Martin, is really well. And so Bender's going to be involved. Cowan's going to be involved. Both Kylie and Haley, both, and Leonard. But your 2 key cogs to watch here, in Martin and Smith, how they go is how this Mount Pulaski's team's going to go. Over on the other side, I would say, there's several players, but
Kresic. Yeah, or Kresic. Cook does a good one. Duraco, another one that key plays out there. And then the rest of them come in and help along the way because their libero has came up and pulled some bellas, has done some good work.
Really good play. We've seen good libero play this weekend in this 8th grade tournament, some of the best that we've seen overall. And that's just an important role. That's your person who can dig, who does their work on the back line. And they can't be in front of the spike line, and so they're limited where they can be. And having watched my granddaughter be that for a couple of years and see how hard a work it is, they get some of the toughest hits out there, Lisa.
They absolutely do. You see them on their belly a lot as they're digging into it and trying to keep a ball still in play. And at the same time, watching that back line so that you're not taking a ball that should have went out. I still say we didn't really talk keys to the game, but we can kind of jump that direction, that being one of them. Know what your lines are and talk to each other so that if I'm right at the line and I'm thinking about taking it, but you see it should be an out, tell me it's out.
Yeah.
So that they don't go for that. Make sure your service are good. Don't get into service error points because that freely awards a point to the other side. Stay out of the net because that leads to net errors, which is another point on the other side. And know your service rotation, because I don't remember which of these teams this morning got caught in rotation error. So you definitely don't want to be awarding a point for something that you could have avoided.
In volleyball, everything counts as a point, and so hold those precious. If you're going to give a point away, let it be on a really good hit. Don't let it be on a mistake. It's no different than the baseball field, not giving up walks. Walks equal to runs. Bad serves equal points. And errors on the field lead to runs. Errors in the court lead to runs. And talking those things out.
Talking it out. Make sure you tell me that you're going for or that I'm supposed to go to it. Call out. And I've heard it from the different teams, so you know they do. We're going for a number 4. They know what that number 4 is supposed to be. Who's supposed to be playing what? Or we're playing number 3, so that you know if we're supposed to be doing 3 hits, 1 hit, whatever their lingo is out there, because I've heard it. I just don't know the same lingo because that's their secret code, as I would call it.
And Lisa, we want to shout out that our local fans there. It looks like Western Kinderhook might be playing for a championship today. And little 1A school playing up at Kankakee McNamara High School for the championship. And we've got some people that have been talking with us about broadcasting and so forth, and I hope they're enjoying themselves up there and enjoying that tournament and their run. They've had quite a run this year. All these teams deserve to be here. The reason why we're here broadcasting has been a 2-year brainchild. And between Central Illinois Sports and BC Warner Sports, a lot of that heavy lifting done by the Hulls and Central Illinois Sports to get us here, because we felt like when we were here to do our teams that the other teams deserved that same thing. And so now that's why you have it. Some people may be talking, well, you charge $15. Guess what? The option would be here, because I will tell you, we might have been here, or Central Illinois Sports, for Minden Unity. But the other schools probably wouldn't have had a broadcaster. And so with that, we're glad that you're on board and happy to be here with that. We're going to take a station break before we come back with your Farm and Home starting lineups after these messages.
Driving in my car with my family, I've got 2 kids and a wife, and 4 of us are driving a car. We literally get excited when we see a DOT truck. It's actually a sense of pride.
Why I would encourage anyone to work at DOT. We take care of each other.
The company continues to grow and expand.
That to me is what brings me to work every day and that I enjoy.
Diversity, culture, family, all of those things, if you want them, you should be at DOT.
Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout Central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005, or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com. One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Welcome to the Best of Pet Olympics 2024, sponsored by the Love Your Pet sale at your local farm and home supply. First up, we've got the gold medal champion in speed eating. It's Ollie. Good thing more than a dozen brands of dog food are on sale. Next is Ellie, the gold medal winner in squeaker ruination. She's backed by 25% off all pet toys. And here's Moses, the gold medal winner in treat finding. He's going to love the 10% off sale on select dog treats. Check out all the deals for the Love Your Pet sale at farmandhomesupply.com.
Game Masters is your headquarters for all your hunting gear. We have more than just camo hunting attire. Come check out our casual lines of Sitka, Under Armour, North Face, Columbia, Drake, and more. Pursue your prey with these off-road Quiet Cat bikes from Game Masters. Easy to transport and perfect for your next hunting adventure. Game Masters, we're passionate about the outdoors.
We do a procedure called a transcatheter aortic valve replacement, and we call it TAVR.
TAVR is state of the art. It wasn't really available worldwide until the early 2000s.
It's a minimally invasive procedure in order to replace the valve.
I'm number 1.
I was number 100. Years ago, they would have to do open heart surgery, and now they don't.
Had I not had it done, I would not be here today. I feel like I'm living on a bonus of blessings.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account, plus ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Now that the new year is upon us, it's time to focus on the important things, like Wi-Fi, strong connections, and high speed. This is the perfect time to tell you to call Cascom today. We specialize in all of those important needs. With our high-speed fiber optic service, we make your life easier. Whether that's online streaming, gaming, or just wanting good local TV channels, we have it all. So give us a call today at 1-800-252-1799.
Lisa and Steve Surratt back here with you for our championship game and for Central Illinois Sports. The IESA Scholarship Attitude Award has been reconstructed and will now recognize 5 students from the 15 IESA geographic divisions. To learn how a student from your school can be named a winner of the IESA Scholarship Attitude Award, visit www.iesa.org. The winners will receive their award at the IESA State Track Meet at Eastside Center in East Peoria come May. What we're going to do for you is the starting lineup, and that's actually sponsored by Farm and Home Supply. From snacks and hoodies to power tools and lawn chairs, no other place has it like our local Farm and Home Supply. Closest one here, I would say, is probably Springfield. But yes, they're, I think, minimally, I should have looked that up at break, probably 6 different Farm and Home Supplies. They've got just about any, it's a women's store and a man's store all in one.
All right. With that, Lisa, let's go to the starting lineups, brought to you by Farm and Home Supply. Go ahead.
I'm thinking he's fallen asleep on
me. I am.
He heard nothing I said prior to that.
I heard Farm and Home Supply, and then
he heard nothing I said, but I'm used to that. So we're just going to banner here for a little while. Mount Pulaski, you're going to have number 11 being covered by Ella Martin. Number 4 is Eva Leonard. Number 3 is their Librero. It is Elisa Martin. Number 14,
Elisa, I think.
Olivia Smith. 5 is Haley Cowan. 15 is Mabry Bender. And number 10 is Haley Wirtz. Bloomington, Corpus Christi side of things. Number 2 is Carissa Cook. Number 4 is Bridget
Okrezik. I'll get it right.
Think by the end of this we would have this name correct.
Yeah.
Bridget, sorry.
Okrezik.
21 is Kylie Twist. 10 is Lauren Duraco. 15 is Emma Thompson. Number 14 is Nora Kelly. 28 is Eva Tennis. And number 30 or 31, the Librero, is Lanny Bellis. And I probably missed a few that we didn't have, but that's who we had written for games this morning.
All right, with that, we're going to get ready for the game here as they're in the last couple of minutes. We're going to take another commercial break. We can't do this without sponsors and you viewers out there. Combination of both, as to get 4 teams of broadcasters out this event is a big undertaking. So with that, we'll take a station break.
There's a road that makes all the difference between the good and the great. A road less traveled for the few who can handle the grind. One of hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership, with a respect for heritage and tradition and a willingness to adapt. At Little Jess, we travel that road every day because we believe in that difference. And we dare our competition to try and keep up. Little Jess, serving the tri-state area since 1969.
Welcome to the Best of Pet Olympics 2024, sponsored by the Love Your Pet sale at your local farm and home supply. First up, we've got the gold medal champion in speed eating. It's Ollie. Good thing more than a dozen brands of dog food are on sale. Next is Ellie, the gold medal winner in squeaker ruination. She's backed by 25% off all pet toys. And here's Moses, the gold medal winner in treat finding. He's going to love the 10% off sale on select dog treats. Check out all the deals for the Love Your Pet sale at farmandhomesupply.com.
Hey, grab me one too.
Back with you on Central Illinois Sports as we get ready for this championship contest. We're running about a little better than 30 minutes behind here as they finish up warm-ups. About 30 seconds more of warm-ups. We'll have the final lineup call here, and we'll be ready for the broadcast. Lisa, any final thoughts before we get to this contest? Wait, are you saying 2 or 3 games, and who are you calling? Who do you think's going to win this?
Ooh, you're putting me on the spot now. I'm not going to call it. Not going to call it yet. I'm going to wait until after the first game, and then I will give it to you.
Okay. You're going to wait till after the first game to give it. You won't go on the hook to say.
Nope. After the first game, I'll have a better feel. I have reason to believe Mount Pulaski can pull it off, and I also think Corpus Christi can. If you're making me set it down right now, I'm going to say Mount Pulaski.
And that's where I'm going to, and I'm saying Mount Pulaski in 2 games.
We'll see.
That's what we'll see what happens here.
They both have gotten this far so that they could both be number 1 team, so not going to count them out until, as that old saying goes, it's not over till the fat lady sings. And we're not going to see any singing today, so hey, we're going to see who wins.
Yep, we've heard plenty of music today.
They're getting their lineup, the officials getting the balls put away.
They get to put them away permanently this time.
That is absolutely correct.
Nice facility here at Auburn. We've enjoyed being here. Great people, great AD and so forth, and they do a top-notch job. And I hear the lunch we ate was cooked by the AD, that he takes care of that.
It was compliments of the AD. He did a great thing.
They've just got a really nice facility here. And so as they're getting ready, the home team this game will be Mount Pulaski. They're just north of Springfield here. They're, about 30 minutes away, I would say, really, as far as they are. And then coming in, Bloomington, they're just about an hour and a half or an hour and 45 minutes north of here as they come in. And Carissa Cook, Bridget Orkrezek, Lauren Duraco. Number 14 is Nora Kelly. Number 15, Emma Thomas. Number 21, Kylie Twist. And the libero, Lainey Barris. And Eva Tennis will also play as she comes in to switch out for the libero or one other player to serve. I think she comes in, I think her and Twist, I'm not sure.
And somebody had to switch numbers because I do not have a number 2.
Number 2, Carissa Cook, right there. That's on Corpus Christi over here. Your flip-flop.
Thank you, sir.
And Elisa Martin. Eva Leonard. Haley Cowan. Ella Martin. Olivia Smith. And Mabry Bender.
And Bender to...
I'm going to look up something to make sure I don't have a name right. I've probably been calling her by the wrong name all day long. You know how that is. You get on track with it.
We'll put the amendments out there. We apologize to any listeners if the names are not pronounced correctly.
It is Elisa Martin. Elisa. Sorry about that. I made that note yesterday, or I didn't make that note yesterday. Or I did, and it was on a different sheet. And here we go. And our federal judge is on the podium. You were asleep on that one.
I heard you. I chose to ignore it.
Well, that happens all the time, folks. That is a par for the course.
They are ready to go.
So we get ready to go. First game here in the championship between Corpus Christi and Mount Pulaski.
And we're doing a switch out.
And 14 comes out. That'll be Kelly.
They have their little ritual that they do. They have lots of little rituals if you watch.
If you watch, volleyball girls are the most ritualistic people there are. And back to serve will be Carissa Cook as they get the lineup set.
Officials have all said, okay, we just need the ball.
And that's a Mariska ball there. Macassa, excuse me.
Macassa, official IESA.
Cook with the serve. Here's the set by Smith and a kill out by Martin. Now Pulaski gives away the first point. Now I got to get to my scoreboard. Set, Smith sets. That's Martin. And she gets the kill. She missed the first one, but she didn't miss the second one. Makes it 1-1, and the ball's going to take a trip down the hallway.
It has a bio break.
I said, I've been beat around all day long and haven't had time to leave this building. Elvis has left the building. We'll just name the ball Elvis.
Ella Martin serves from the far left side.
Serve. Set. And over by McCresick. Set. There's Smith for the set. And a dump over by Duraco. Smith, and that's in. Boy, I thought that was going to be long when it first left her hand. That makes it a 2-1 contest as Mount Pulaski takes the lead. Service again will be Ella Martin. Short serve into the net. Sorry, service here makes it 2-2. First try of the contest. Back to serve for Kresick. Hit. Set by Martin. And Smith for the, out of bounds. 3-2. Puts it in Corpus Christi's hands. They're going to have to wear off some of that energy they have, save it. Kresick with the serve. deep. That was off of Smith and gives another point, 4-2. Corpus Christi must have heard both of us picked. Carruthers, deep hit. Martin sets. There's Smith out. She's been wide on about 3 so far. Krezik with a 5-2 lead, their biggest lead, 3 points. Deep serve. In. Makes it 6-2.
Out the official, but it was in.
Official did a good job of watching the ball go down and move at the same time. Kudos. Making it 6-2. Back on the serve. Smith just dumps. So they set it up. Duraco, excuse me. And into the net. Yep.
Got time for literally ready for a timeout, and they called it.
With that being said, we'll take a timeout here. 7-2 Corpus Christi.
When I'm driving in my car with my family, I've got 2 kids and a wife, and 4 of us are driving a car, we literally get excited when we see a dot truck. It's actually a sense of pride.
Why I would encourage anyone to work at dot. We take care of each other.
The company continues to grow and expand.
That to me is what brings me to work every day and that I enjoy.
Diversity, culture, family, all of those things, if you want them, you should be at dot.
Back with you on Central Illinois Sports. As we've got a game going for you, Corpus Christi 7, Mount Pulaski 2. And I swear Corpus Christi heard that Lisa and I picked Mount Pulaski. Lisa didn't want to pick till after the first game. That's very much cheating in that process. And Krezik back to serve. Deep serve. Smith. Martin's got to put it over. Back on the other side. There's the set. Over by Duraco. Back by Martin. And there's kill by Smith. She aired on that one, got up 7-3.
Change out, and Leonard will be coming in and serving.
And Anna Stewart also. Play that front row. And net serve. Gave back the point as quick as they got the point.
Is 2 service errors right off the top for those guys.
Kelly Twist to serve for Corpus Christi. Serve to the free throw line and can't get it back over. And I'm going to give that an ace as it went sideways after it was hit the first time, out of bounds. Back again will be Twist. 9-3, 6-point lead. Deep back to the free throw line. Set by Smith from Martin. Nice save by dump over. Smith back row. Gets it to Orkurzik. And then that's going to be Duraco. Set by Martin. Smith, kill. And she does it, 9-4.
Martin will come to the service line.
Serve is about to the free throw line. Cook with the set, dump back over. Oh, they said Duraco was in the net. Ooh. That hurts. Makes it 10-4. Back up to their 6-point lead. Now to serve is Eva Tennis. Deep serve. Martin. It'll be set by Martin over by Smith. Duraco set up on this side to Cook. She has the kill on that side, makes it 11-4. Serving again will be Tennis. Mid serve there. And Smith for the kill. 11-5. Smith will be back to serve. 11-5 Corpus Christi. Now Pulaski down by 6. Nice job by the libero. Smith sets over by Martin. Cook, she sets on the far side to Okorzik. And a nice tap over. No, she was over the line.
Net. Yep, she was over the line or in the net.
12-5. 7-point lead. That's the biggest, tied for the biggest lead of the night for them. Duraco's serve goes backwards. Martin gets it back over. Cook and a kill. 8-point lead. Mount Pulaski played the early game last night and the early game today, so they've had time to be prepared for this. Duraco set by Smith for Martin.
Nice block.
And nice back over. She was out of bounds when she hit that. Martin set back up. That's Bellis. Over by Duraco. Back over Martin. And kill was by Martin. Excuse me, that Smith set that up. Back over on the other side. Out. 13-6. Back down to a 7-point lead. Changes on board here. Kaylee Cowan comes in, and so does Haley Cowan.
Haley will be your server. Haley Cowan.
Hits it to the back row. Duraco. Nice tap back. Get it over. Nice job by. Oh, I thought that was going forward and it went backwards. Martin. 14-6. Still up by 8. Lainey Bellis back to serve for Corpus Christi. Deep hit. Smith. Martin. And Smith from the back row. The set. And hit. And a kill by Cook. 15-6. 9-point lead. Timeout call by Mount Pulaski. That's 2 already here in this first game. We'll be back after these messages.
Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005, or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com.
Back with you on Central Illinois Sport Championship game here in Class 2A 8th grade volleyball for the IESA. And Corpus Christi has come in taking a commanding lead, 15-6, a 9-point lead. And Lisa, what stat did you give me as we were in break there?
Well, they've only got, Mount Pulaski only has 6 points right now, and one of them is a service point. On Bloomington, they've got 15, and 11 of them are service.
Bellis to serve. Nice dig out in the back. Set up by Martin. Dump over by Smith. Bellis back the other direction. That's going to be Cook. Smith's going to do the set here for Martin. Kill. Now that's more like the Mount Pulaski team that we have seen, Lisa. They just have not been able to put together more than about one of those.
They're still trying to find themselves this afternoon.
Back to serve will be Bender. Hits it deep. Bellis Duraco and over by Zurich. Point. Service break after one time.
We'll be back up to the top of the serving order for Corpus Christi with Carissa Cook serving.
16-7, 9-point lead. Smith is going to set. Here's Martin. Nice save on the Corpus Christi into the net.
Oh, 4 hits, she said, too.
Krezik was into the net. That'll make it 16-8. Back to serve is Ella Martin. Bellis got to beat it over. Duraco gets it over. Martin dumps it. Dump back the other direction. Nice. They dumped it right at the back of the middle pack. I'm going to see if I can get that on a replay. If you look, folks, when this comes back over, nope, went back too far.
Gorzik serving.
I got it.
Took it just at the net for a point.
That makes it 17-8, or 18-8, excuse me, up by 10 points now. Dump, and a nice push over by Twist.
What a little tap.
19-8, 11-point lead for Corpus Christi. Back to serve. Okrezik. Deep service. The set. Smith. Kill. 19-9. Gonna make the change.
Leonard comes in to serve.
And Stewart comes in to play the front line. Leonard to serve. They're down by 10, 19-9 here in this first game. Deep serve. Bellis. Set by Cook and over by Duraco. Smith. Martin taps it over. Tap over. Nice job. Nice return back and forth here. Martin's got a chance to set for Smith. Smith, kill. 19-10. Krezik back to serve.
Leonard.
Leonard? Okay. No, it's a 4, isn't it? Oh, yeah, you're right. Wrong score sheet.
Nice. Hey. Coach helped him on that one and said, no, go for it.
20-10. We make that threshold there of 25 points, and Corpus Christi can put this away.
Tennis coming in here.
Deep serve. Smith's going to set. Martin deep. And, oh, that was out. That would have been out. Over. Duraco. Smith. Back to Martin. Smith. Out.
And I misread that. That was 21. That was Twist at the back line, and she will get her second one here.
21-10. 11-point lead. Tied with their biggest of the day. In the net. Gave the point away. 21-11. And if they're keeping track at home, Mount Pulaski's already taken their 2 timeouts. They have no timeouts left for this ball game. Back to serve. Elisa Martin. Cook over by Duraco into the net. I gave her too much credit too fast. 21-12. Back to serve will be Elisa Martin. Back. Cook taps it out, but it's going to be offsides. Yeah, you can't go that far over.
Yeah, can't go up to the opposite side.
That's 2 points in a row. I think that's the most points in a row that they've had.
Yes, absolutely it is.
Martin with the serve. Over by Duraco and in. 22-13. Coming out will be Duraco, and in will be Tennis to serve. Tennis' serve is deep. Smith, Martin, and then the other Martin.
Oh.
And it just bumps over the net for the point. 22-14. Smith back to serve. I think she got one serve in the last time, didn't she?
Got
or
none.
two? None. In the net. 23-14. Again, we go back to our pregame conference about every point that you give them, gets them closer to 25. 2 points away, Corpus Christi is from taking this first game. Duraco to serve. Deep, out. 23-15. Everyone you give away if you've got the lead gives the other team hope. Back to serve will be Haley Cowan. Gets it across. Duraco. Bellis. Point. They couldn't get it over the net. 23-16. Cowan back to serve. Deep serve. Oh, Bellis. And she was too close to the line. Somebody needed to help her. Timeout called. And they want to stop this right now as Corpus Christi takes a timeout. Their first one, 23-17. We'll be back.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Well,
back with you on Central Illinois Sports. We're in game one of the championship between Corpus Christi and Mount Pulaski. And I don't know about you, Lisa, it's warmed up in this gym.
I'd say there's just a lot of energy going on right now.
23-17.
Haley Cowan at the service line.
Deep serve. Bellis, the set. Oh,
out.
Korzik goes out. 23-18. Corpus Christi's got one more timeout. Haley Cowan. Deep. Bellis. Set. And lit. 2 hits. Double hands. Creeping back in. What went from an 11-point lead is now down to a 4-point lead. Haley Cowan with the serve. 23-19. Duraco. Cook and then over by Tennis.
Smith sets. Martin.
Cook puts it over the net. Put back by on the
help her out.
Bender. And point again. 23-20, 3-point lead.
They are not calling it done yet.
Bender with the serve. Oh, it got over. I don't know how that got over. Nice job by Martin. In. Oh, goodness gracious, folks. I have no idea how that ball got over the net, and then nice job on the other side by Martin to get that inbounds.
Yeah, because they would have thought it was out to start with. Yeah, that was a phenomenal play there.
Haley Cowan back to serve. Mid-serve. Gonna set. Dump over by Cook. That gets it to 24. That's a little more comfortable than 23-21 or 23-22. Game point here being served by Bellis, the libero. Deep serve. Smith. Set up by Martin. Dumped over by Smith. Duraco, and then that's going to be Cook. Nice save on the other side. Dumped by Martin. Cook. Set. Far side. Ozerky. Smith. Martin. Tap over by. Yes, good tap over by Twist for the win. Makes it a 25-21 victory for Corpus Christi for game 1.
And I have stats for you.
All right, go right ahead with them. These are brought to you by Little Jess Dodge Jeep Chrysler.
Mount Pulaski came up just a little bit short here. 21 points. Of those 21 points, 10 of them were service points. They came out stronger at the end. Ella Martin had one of those, and she had a kill. Eva Leonard had a service point. Alyssa Martin had 2 service points. Olivia Smith had 5 kills. Haley Cowan pulled it off and had 6 of the service points that they had. On Corpus Christi side of things, they had 15 of the 25 were actually service points. One of them belonged to Carissa Cook. She also had 3 kills. Bridget Orriggs had 9 of the service points. Kylie Twist, she had 2 service points, an ace, and 2 kills. Eva Tennis, she had 3 of the service points. Lainey Bellis, she had 2 service points and a dig to make it a 25-21 win for Corpus Christi.
All right.
Today's halftime show is brought to you by Little Jess Motor Company. Warmer weather and topless, doorless adventures are right around the corner. Stop out to Little Jess today to check out our large selection of Jeep Wranglers. We currently have 15 Wranglers in stock and many more on their way. Right now, you can drive a new 2024 Jeep Wrangler 2-door Sport for only $499 per month with absolutely zero down. Is a 4-door more your style? Drive a 2024 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Sport for only $599 per month with zero down. Little Jess, serving the Tri-States for 7 decades.
All right, back with you. Corpus Christi takes the first one 25-21 as we get ready for game 2. Corpus Christi led by as many as 11 in that contest. Got to give Mount Pulaski the fight.
They
came back. Got within 3, just couldn't get it any closer than that. And so I'm trying to look who will serve this time. Will it be Mount Pulaski?
I need to turn my papers over. Yes, it should be Mount Pulaski starting it off.
All right.
And Martin is their lead server.
I think their coach is hot. She's fanning herself.
Ella Martin, could be.
And they make the switch for the Liberos. Both of them come in, make that change.
Officials, everybody gives the okay. The whistle blows and the service goes.
Martin with the serve. Duraco, Bellis, and put over by Cook. The set by Martin. Smith dump. Cook, far side. Ozerk couldn't put it over. And I got to get my score back to nothing, Lisa.
That is a correct one. Martin will take her second serve.
Bellis, Cook, and then Ozerk.
Martin Smith.
Back over.
Bellis.
Cook, and a dump over. And point. Makes it 1 apiece, I believe.
That is a correct statement with Carissa Cook leading the service off for Corpus Christi. Ooh, it is not going to be. Or is it going to serve the leading spot? Back over by Smith. Dig out by Bellis.
Smith. And Smith gets it back over. And the set there by Duraco gets it over to Thomas. Set by Martin. Smith with the kill. That'll make it 2-1. Mount Pulaski. And to serve, Eva Leonard. All-important game here for both teams. Corpus Christi would like to put them away in 2. Back row hit. Set by Cook. Over Duraco, but blocked.
By Smith.
Blocked by Smith. Smith's going to get that. Makes it 3-1. Back to serve. Eva Leonard. Net serve. Service error. 3-2. That's what happened last time, Lisa. They get 1 or 2 points and then they give a point away. Back to serve for, yep. Twist with the serve. Deep serve. Smith, and nobody can get to it. 3-3 back. That's the first tie of the ball game. Twist back to serve for the second time. Deep. Set by Smith. Martin dumps over. Cook. Duraco. And a dump over. And they kept it alive and blocked. And still going, folks. Martin gets it over. What a rally. Cook's going to reset again for Duraco. She dumps it in. It's in for a point.
Wow. That was, you'd have thought it was over before, but it kept moving and Thomas ended up dumping it.
Well, that was a 2-point lead. It's now down to the other team with a point lead. Off the net, nice scoop there by Martin. Smith and the outside Stewart out of bounds. 5-3. Twist. Martin, Smith, back to Martin, back row spike.
Nice save.
Cook, Duraco, she's going to dump it down the line. Martin, Smith with the set, Stewart. And point, Stewart. 5-4. Back to serve will be Alyssa Martin for Mount Pulaski. They are down 5-4. Her first serve, back row hit. Cook, and dumped over by Duraco. And they can't get it.
Martin couldn't dig it out.
6-4. Back to serve. Tennis coming in to serve. Eva Tennis. Gets it across, back, Smith, set, Martin, Smith from the backside, just dumps it where nobody was. Nice kill.
That was
6-5.
That's how they're supposed to be done.
Court aware there of where people were and where the ball needed to be.
And she's back to serve, Olivia Smith.
Bellis, Cook, and over.
Nice save.
Smith sets up Martin, out of bounds. 7-5. Back to serve will be Emma Thomas. Short serve, Smith, and they get it back over.
Out.
Bender could not keep that in, makes it 8-5, up to a 3-point lead, their biggest lead of the day, or of this game, excuse me. Thomas with the serve, deep, out. And it looks like it's time for the Cowan girls to come in, Kaylee and Haley. And back to serve will be Haley.
Haley will be our server.
Deep serve, Bellis, the set, backside for Cook, block.
Nice block.
By Martin, and a point. 8-7, down to a 1-point lead. Back again to serve, Haley Cowan. Deep. Oh, nice dig by Thomas. And a dump back over. Smith will set for Martin. In. Second tie of the ball game, 8-8. No give up yet in the Mount Pulaski team. Serve. And a punch over by Cook.
Ooh,
dump
nice.
over by Martin. Cook's going to put it back over, dumped it in a spot nobody was.
Some of those little short dribblers, you think you know where it's coming, and they switch it out.
Back to serve will be Bellis, Laney Bellis, the libero. Deep serve. That goes off of Cowan. Haley back there makes it 10-8, back up to a 2-point lead. Bellis with her second serve. And Smith can't handle that. Ace. Back up to a 3-point lead, tied their biggest lead of this game.
Jim goes from being really noisy to all of a sudden extremely quiet.
Smith. Martin's got to hit it over. Bellis, the set. Over by Elkrezik. Back over
what a
by
save.
Cowan. The set here. Dump. A nice dump back. Martin with the kill.
There was so many nice little tips there.
And like I said, there's no way I'm calling all that. I'll just let you watch it at home. And back to serve will be Bender. They're down by 2. Cook. Back row. Bender. Smith. And over by Martin. 2 hands.
2, yep.
12-9.
Coming up to the top for Cook to serve.
Cook serving with 3-point lead. Back row. Smith sets up Martin. Martin puts it over. Thomas. Then dumped by Cook. Smith going to set again. Outside. That was Cowan. And point.
That was totally reversed.
Kaylee Cowan with that kill. 12-10. Back to serve. Ella Martin. Nice serve off of a front row person there. Twist. And an ace. 12-11. Ace, as Bellis couldn't come up and get it. 12-12.
Timeout.
Timeout called by Corpus Christi with it. 12-12. With that, we'll be right back.
Welcome to the Best of Pet Olympics 2024, sponsored by the Love Your Pet sale at your local farm and home supply. First up, we've got the gold medal champion in speed eating. It's Ollie. Good thing more than a dozen brands of dog food are on sale. Next is Ellie, the gold medal winner in squeaker ruination. She's backed by 25% off all pet toys. And here's Moses, the gold medal winner in treat finding. He's going to love the 10% off sale on select dog treats. Check out all the deals for the Love Your Pet sale at farmandhomesupply.com.
Game Masters is your headquarters for all your hunting gear. We have more than just camo hunting attire. Come check out our casual lines of Sitka, Under Armour, North Face, Columbia, Drake, and more. Pursue your prey with these off-road Quiet Cat bikes from Game Masters. Easy to transport and perfect for your next hunting adventure. Game Masters, we're passionate about the outdoors.
As we get back here, 12-12 ball game, third tie of this contest. Serve. Cook sets, backside. Martin the set. Nope, she tries to get it over, and it's short, makes it 13-12. Back is Okrezik. To serve for Corpus Christi. Deep. Smith. Got to get it over. Wirtz gets it over. Bellis set up by Cook. And a dump over by Twist. Dump over back by Smith. Cook sets far side. That was Thomas. Smith sets up Martin for a back row hit. Back the other direction. Dumped back over by Cook. Martin sets up Smith. She hits it over. Nice job. Backside set for Duraco. And short of the net. That's going to make it 14-12. Back to serve for Korezik. Back for her second serve. They're back up by 2. They've led by as much as 3. Dig in the back. Set up by Martin. Smith from the outside. In on the line, they said. 14-13. And in to serve will be Eva Leonard. Leonard and Stewart come back in, and the Cowan girls go out. Leonard deep. Bellis. Cook. Over by Thomas. Smith with a little tap. Thomas, Cook, back row by Bellis. That's a changeup. Martin, here's Cook. Can't get it over the net. 15-13, back up to a 2-point lead. Back to serve will be Kylie Twist. 15-13, Corpus Christi with a 2-point lead. And into the net, they give the point away. 15-14. Back in, service, Martin. Alyssa Martin.
Took an ace there, didn't she?
Yep. 15-15, fourth tie of this contest. Alyssa Martin back with another serve. Deep, Bellis, Cook, put over by Thomas. Saved in the back by Martin, pushed over by Smith. Cook, or Kresick, they can't do it. That's going to be 4 hits. I thought that was 4. Martin gets back over.
Well, we were definitely under.
Bellis dumped by Cook, back by Smith. Far side, Thomas, she's going to dump it in the back row. Martin, dumped back by Smith. Smith sets up Martin. Oh, no, back the other way. And tough one, nice recovery by Duraco. And they get it back over again. Set by Cook. That'll be Duraco out. 16-15. I didn't hear you. Back. Service. Thomas kicks it back over. Back to Martin for the kill, and the ball's out. 17-15. Now with Mount Pulaski with the lead, 2-point lead. They've had a 2-point lead before, this second time there for them. Into the net, they give a point away. That's been par for them this whole game, hasn't it, Lisa?
They've had a couple service errors, but so has the other side. So, I mean, actually, they're 2 for 3 on service errors on both sides.
Okay, back to serve will be Twist. Nope, not Twist.
Thomas.
Tennis.
Tennis.
Over by Martin. Dump over by Thomas. Nice job to tie it back up for the 5th time. 17-17. Lisa, this is just going to get more intense the closer we get to 25.
That is absolutely correct because one team wants it over, one team wants to go another game.
Tennis serves. Smith has got to set it now over by Stewart. Barely over. Cook does a good job. Back over. Thomas gets it. Here's the set by Martin for Smith, and she taps it over. Not expected, but it goes back the other direction. Smith again, deep this time. Bellis. Cook gets it over. Kill. No save.
Not done yet.
And point given on a lift.
Somebody lifted.
Oh, 18-17, folks. This is exciting.
Smith is your server.
Deep. Tennis and then Cook for the kill.
Kill for Cook.
Guess what? We're tied for the 6th time. 18-18.
They wanted to make this last game intense. They're doing
now, is it going to be the last game? That's a question. Thomas ready to serve.
The last game of calling everything's games. Match, I guess, is what I want.
Thomas hits it back. Smith dumps it over and gets the point. 19-18. They're going to consult here whether there was a net call.
Ooh.
I don't think she did.
I'm not going to answer that question.
I don't know if I can go back far enough
That's why
on
I
a
don't
replay.
have my blacks on today.
Nope, I don't have the replay out there.
Well, I have my black bottoms on. I just don't have my white top on. So, not going to get it off of me today. I have that bet. We will have a replay.
Point. Wow. So I got to take it away and give it back over, as they said she was in the net. Into the net or over.
So we got to get the scoreboard, get everybody in their right places and the scoreboard adjusted. So 19's coming off there and it's going to come over to this side instead.
Back to serve is going to be Thomas again.
And we're still undetermined.
Coach is asking the question why.
And the coach on this side, all you do is change the energy level is what we're doing.
Thomas with the serve. Smith with the set here. Martin comes back. And no, that wasn't Martin. That was Bender with that kill.
Making it a 19-19.
Cowan girls come back out. In comes, came back in as Haley gets ready to serve. Just over. Set by Tennis and over by Cook, and it's in. 2019. By the way, that was our 7th tie. Surprise, surprise.
Yeah, exactly.
Bellis with the serve. Deep serve. Gonna set it up. Smith with the back line hit. Goes into the net, makes it 21. Back up to a 2-point lead. Nobody has had bigger than a 3 and a timeout. Mount Pulaski, they take their first timeout in this game. We'll be back after these messages.
We do a procedure called a transcatheter aortic valve replacement, and we call it TAVR.
TAVR is state-of-the-art. Wasn't really available worldwide until the early 2000s.
It's a minimally invasive procedure in order to replace the valve.
I'm number 1.
I was number 100. Years ago, they would have to do open heart surgery, and now they don't.
Had I not had it done, I would not be here today. I feel like I'm living on a bonus of blessings.
Back with us. It is 21-19. Corpus Christi is up. They won the first game. They win this one, they're the state champion. If Mount Pulaski can pull it out, we'll go to game 3, and it's anybody's call at that point. Bellis with the serve. Deep serve. Dumped back over. And a set. Okrezik. Martin puts it back over. Bellis. Tennis. Cook. Point. Cook. I think she meant to hit that harder than she did. She's kind of got she lucked out with a muff there, I would say. Back to serve Bellis. Deep again. That's Martin. Setting up Smith deep. Bellis. And nice hit back the other way. Nice job by Tennis to get that over. Smith. Martin. Out. 23-19. 4-point lead. That's their biggest lead of this game. Bellis with the serve. 23-19. These are tense serves here for both sides.
Absolutely.
Deep serve. Smith. Dump over by Bender. Tennis. Kurzik couldn't get it over. 23-20. Back to serve will be Mabry Bender. 23-20. Corpus Christi up with the lead here. 3 points. And just over. Nice job by Kurzik. And dump over. And point by number 2, Carissa Cook. Now it really gets tense. Tense for the server, but look who they've got coming up to serve, Lisa. Carissa Cook. This serve could be for all the marbles here. Gets it over. Smith with the set. Martin dumps. Got it back over. Nice save there. Smith sets up Martin. Tap. Nice save. They get it back over. Nice job. Smith. Martin again. And nice save again. Martin can't get it. Smith back to whoever. That's going to be Stewart. Sets up by Cook. It's deep. Smith dumps it. Bellis dump over by Cook. Smith. Kill by Martin.
You saw that one coming. It's like, we're going to go little, we're going to go little. We got to go one more big one to get out of here.
24-21. The longer those rallies go, the more tense it gets. And folks, we've seen good rallies this weekend. Back to serve is Martin. How many times have we seen that? Big hit. And a dump down the line out. As Okrezik couldn't put it straight down the line. 24-22 timeout called. We'll be back after these messages.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Folks, if you like intensity, we got it. 24-22. Corpus Christi could win it all with 1 point.
We hope you're enjoying this from home, since if you couldn't be here, that you're feeling the intensity that is in this gym right now.
Yeah, that's one of those things I wish I could put the pause button, because I tell you what, it's making me too excited here. I need a breath. Serve by Martin. The set and over by Okrezik. Martin will set on this side. Smith for the big hit. And point. 24-23. Got to win by 2. But crucial point here for both teams.
Absolutely.
Martin back for her second serve. Kruzik to Cook, and over by Twist. Back over Twist, puts it back. Smith puts it over. Set by Martin. Here's a big hit. Smith, nice return out of bounds. Folks, it is 24-24. This is our 8th tie of this contest. Got to win by 2. Martin back here with the serve. It's anybody's game. Bellis, Cook, put over by Duraco. Set, Smith, block by Twist. Cook. Duraco over by, no, Cook is short. 25-24, Mount Pulaski. Martin to serve. She can win it all for him right here.
She can put it in an overtime game.
Bellis, Cook, and over. Okrezik tied up again. 25-25, 9th tie of this game. And look who's serving. Okrezik, who just made that big play. That happens a lot. Somebody's got to get 2 points in a row here. Corpus Christi'd like to take the trophy home. Back row hit. Set up by Martin. Here comes Smith from the outside. Nice save by Bellis and over by, set by Martin. Over by Smith. Set by Cook. Over by Tennis. Set by Smith to Martin. Cook sets up on the outside. That is Thomas. Back over Cook. Over Duraco and then finally over the set by Martin. Big hit by Smith. Off, deflected. 26-25. Mount Pulaski back with the lead.
Mount Pulaski is not ready to give it up. They said, we're down 1 game. We cannot go down.
That's going to put Eva Leonard back in. Trying to encourage her here. A lot of pressure on the server. Don't want to tie things back up. Got to get it over so you can make the play. Deep. Thomas and then gets it to Cook. Over by Tennis. Set up by Martin. Here's Smith. Big hit and win. Folks, we're going to game 3. And the stats are brought to you by Little Jess Dodge Jeep Chrysler Ram in Quincy, Illinois. Stop by and see them at 3421. I got to look at the address here. I don't know it off the top of my head. 3431 Main Street in Quincy. And Lisa got
I think
some
I
stats.
can hold them here.
Okay.
Corpus Christi, they came in here with, what they end up getting, 25
points.
And 12 of those were service points. Cook got 2 kills. Orzik got a service point. 3 of those service points went to Twist. 2 of them went to Thomas. Thomas also had a kill and 2 digs. Tennis had a service point, and 5 of those service points went to Bellis. She also had a couple aces. On the other side of things, Mount Pulaski, they came in with 14 service points. 7 of them were Ella Martin's. 2 of those were aces. 2 of them were kills and a block. Leonard had 2 service points. Alyssa Martin had 3 service points and 1 ace. Olivia Smith, 3 kills and a block. Cowan Haley had 2 service points and a kill. Bender had a kill and Stewart had a kill to go into game number 3. And I got to get some paperwork ready because I wasn't going to go into game 3.
You're ready for, don't have a game 3 sheet?
I don't.
You're getting your scissors out, folks.
I'm getting serious.
Hey, we've had a lot of game 3s, Lisa, this weekend. I mean, I think we've only had 2 matches that were 2-set games. Well, I'll have to look at my book here to fill some time here as we get ready. First game yesterday, 2, 3, 3, 3. This morning, 2. The second one this morning was 2. So the semis were both 2-game matches. The third place game was a 3-match. So we had about 3-4.
But you know, both of these teams want this really bad because of coming back off of it. So how about some tape?
All right. I tell you what, it's going to come down to who wants this game most. That's what it's going to come down to. Who wants it the most?
Who's got any energy left? I got to give these girls kudos, man, to be able to even have any oomph to do it.
Well, I think this is a good thing this is the last game because I think we're about out of tape. Thank goodness.
Thank you for bearing with us here, guys. I'm hoping you're enjoying this from home. Shout out to IESA if you liked us. Don't let them know if you didn't, because hopefully you did.
We've done our best, and we hope that you've enjoyed the broadcast. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a second best thing to be in there.
Normally I'd give out your phone number and put the complaint to you there, but I'll be nice to you this weekend.
All right, who wants it? That's the question.
It is, boy, it's going to be 25 points here, a lot of energy.
All right, as we get set to go, the Liberos are in the ball game. Can you tell we've done 8
Lots
matches?
Of games.
Yeah.
Cook is going to be serving for Corpus Christi. She will be the starting server here.
All right, Cook with the serve. Here we go. Game 3. Back serve. Set Smith to Martin. Dig by Belos. Cook. Backside. Drago can't handle that. I got to get my scores out. I did all that talking, Lisa, and didn't do my job.
Ella Martin will be serving for Mount Pulaski. And the serve.
Next one.
That was an ace. Bellis could not dive deep enough for it. 2-0 game right now with Martin taking her second serve. That is Ella. Cook over by Duraco. Set up by Martin. Smith kills it.
Smith with a kill. That makes it 3-0. Back to serve, Ella Martin again. Deep, Bellis, Cook, and over by Duraco. Back the other way. There's Martin. Over. No. Kaylee Cowan can't make that hit. That makes it 3-1.
Orzik will be serving for Corpus Christi. Bridget Orzik.
Deep hit. Set by Martin. Smith into the net. 3-2. Okrezik back to serve again. Service back. Martin's going to set for Smith. Cross court. Bellis dump over by Cook. Almost made a mistake. Smith gets it back over. Cook sets on the outside. That's Thomas. She puts it down the line. Smith sets up Martin. Deep hit. Able to get it there. And over by Tennis, but it's long. That makes it 4-2. Stewart comes in. Leonard comes in. Leonard comes in to serve with a 4-2 lead for Mount Pulaski. Out of bounds, service error. 4-3. Back to serve will be Tennis. Or Twist. Kelly Twist. I've been saying Tennis and it's Twist. Back on the other side. Smith's got to put this over. Twist, and then over by Duraco. Back the other direction, and point. Ties it up 4-4. First tie of this ball game. Twist with the serve again. Deep, out of bounds. 5-4. That'll put the libero, Alyssa Martin, back to serve. Martin serve, Bellis, Cook, and into the net. Makes it 6-4, Mount Pulaski. Alyssa Martin back for her second serve. They're up 6-4. Deep serve. Put over by
Nice
Cook.
save.
Set by Martin. Smith, dig on the other side, and they saved it back.
Wow.
Nice play. Martin, and two hits, two hands. 6-5.
Tennis now will be serving.
Deep Smith, Martin, and then Smith again. Oh, I thought that was going to go out, and Okrezik couldn't get to it. That's going to make it 7-5, back up to a 2-point lead for Mount Pulaski.
And Smith is at the line.
Smith with a deep hit, Bellis, Cook, and then over Okrezik. Set by Smith for Martin. Deep, nice dig by Bellis. Over by Thomas. Set by Smith for, and a kill by Martin. Back up to a 3-point lead. That's her biggest lead so far in Mount Pulaski. Smith back to serve for a second time. And Cook can't handle that, put her fist out. 9-5 makes it a 4-point lead. Every point here out is their biggest lead as long as they keep the service. Just barely cleared the net. I thought that was going into the net. Smith with a set for Martin. She dumps it. Nice dig back on the other side and over. And a nice job there by Stewart. Cook put it back, Stewart put it back the other way, and a 5-point lead.
Just
makes it 10-5.
Right,
Mount Pulaski fans getting into it. Deep, Bellis goes the other direction, Cook, or Korzik. Smith's going to set for Martin this time. Kill.
Kill on Martin. We're going to get a timeout here real shortly.
Yep, timeout called by Corpus Christi. Mount Pulaski leads 11-5.
Now that the new year is upon us, it's time to focus on the important things, like Wi-Fi, strong connections, and high speed. This is the perfect time to tell you to call Cascom today. We specialize in all of those important needs. With our high-speed fiber optic service, we make your life easier. Whether that's online streaming, gaming, or just wanting good local TV channels, we have it all. So give us a call today at 1-800-252-1799.
Back with you on Central Illinois Sports, your official site for IESA State volleyball, basketball, softball, baseball. 11-5, Mount Pulaski's mounted a 6-point lead, their biggest lead of this contest, their biggest lead actually overall. The most they were ahead the last game was by 2, and they won it in a last-ditch effort there. Back to serve is Smith again. They're trying to break her serve. They hit it to back row. Cook, and then it's over. Set by Smith for Martin. And it was blocked, but it went over him. Nobody was there to back up the block. And we see that a lot, Lisa, where they get part of a block, but nobody's there to cover that. They're covering if it doesn't get blocked. Smith, back row hit. Set, Cook with the kill. Nope, no good. Set back the other way, got to get it over. Cook, set, and Thomas can't get it over as Tennis put it too far out there for her. Up to a 8-point lead, 13-5.
And the line judge had to come down for some reason, so now we're all in place.
There's the serve by Smith. Deep. Oh, Krezik couldn't handle that. I thought it might have been deep if she hadn't gotten in front of it. Makes it a 14-5 ball game, 9-point lead. Here it is. In the net. Gave the point away. 14-6. Back to serve. Is that Thomas? Yep. For Corpus Christi. They're down by 9. Or 8 right now, excuse me. Smith puts the far side to Martin. Dump over by
Cook.
Cook. Nice job by Cook. Makes it a 14-7. Thomas, deep serve. Set by Smith, clear across to Martin. For Korzik, deep. Smith sets up Martin again. Set at the net, dump over by Cook. Smith, Martin, out. 14-8, that lead drops down to 6. It was as high as 9.
Sometimes Smith, I think if she would just do a flip and turn it instead of setting it up, it would throw him off.
Yep. Thomas back for another serve. Back row hit. Smith. Martin dumps.
Nice one.
Tennis hit that back up. Or Korzik. Smith. Martin's got to get it over. Bellis. Tennis. Korzik in. Point. Chopping away at that lead down to 5. It was as much as 9.
Timeout.
Timeout called. With that, we'll take a station break also.
There's a road that makes all the difference between the good and the great. A road less traveled for the few who can handle the grind. One of hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership, with a respect for heritage and tradition and a willingness to adapt. At Little Jess, we travel that road every day because we believe in that difference. And we dare our competition to try and keep up. Little Jess, serving the tri-state area since 1969.
Hey, grab me one too.
Back with you on Central Illinois Sports. Thomas with the serve, almost an ace. They get it back over the other side. Set, and Cook out of bounds. 15-9.
The Cowan switch out.
Yep.
So Haley can come in and serve.
Serves from the right-hand side. Got a 15-9 game, 6-point lead by Mount Pulaski. Service deep Bellis. Tap
Nice
over
tip.
by Tennis. Smith sets and dump over by Martin. Set by Tennis. Over by Cook. Back the other direction, but they're going to save this.
Wow.
Nice save. Tennis sets up on the far side to Okurzik. Out. 16-9. 7-point lead. Again, Mount Pulaski led by as much as 9. Second service for Haley Cowan. Deep serve. Bellis. Tennis and over by Cook. I thought she pushed that ball. Over by Martin. Back on the other side. Tennis sets. Back row. And nice job there as they dump it back over. Goodness gracious. Cook. And over by Kelly. Is it in?
Yes, it was in.
Okay. 16-10. Third game here, folks. We're tied 1-1. Back to serve is going to be Bellis. Lainey Bellis, the libero. Nice serve. Smith puts it in play. Smith with a back row hit. And a nice kill there as it goes off of Bellis out of bounds.
Yep.
Back to 17-10 service break. Libero comes out in Martin. And coming in is Haley Wirtz. She doesn't get a lot of mention.
And Bender will be the server.
Bender with the serve with a 7-point lead. Deep serve, out. 17-11. Back to serve is going to be Cook.
Yes.
6-point lead by Mount Pulaski. Cook's service, short. Over by Smith. Almost fist bumped. Dump back over. Smith, Martin, dump. Put over by Thomas. Martin, Smith, and kill by Smith. Or Martin, excuse me. Martin got that kill. 18-11. Do you think it was somebody else?
I think that's just mine.
Bellis. Over. Set. Smith with the kill and off of Bellis. Again, that was definitely going to be out. That was like a bullet. Back to serve again is Martin. Ella Martin with the serve. A jump serve. Cook sets up on the far side. Duraco. Smith. Martin back row hit. Duraco, and they get it over. For Krizik. Then it's going to be Smith for the hit, and almost. They saved it. Duraco. Somebody got to get over. Smith knocks it over. Thomas. Cook. Backside for Duraco. Point. 20-12, or 19-12, excuse me. Krizik back to serve. Deep. Martin. Smith hits. Krizik. Cook. Backside Duraco. And a block. Gonna be for Olivia Smith there for the point. 20-12. And Lisa, it's the intensity time here, that 5-point last stretch. They've got an 8-point lead. They've led by as much as 9. Mount Pulaski and Eva Leonard in to serve. The hit in the net, gave the point away. 20-13. Bellis comes out. Back into the game comes Nora Kelly. Back to serve is Twist. Hard serve. Back row set by Smith. Martin taps over the net. Cook puts it back over. And they can't save it. Nice kill by Cook. Back to serve again will be Twist. Deep and off of Martin. 20-15 down to a 5-point lead. We see this happen last time? The opposite direction, I think. Twist with the serve. Low serve. Over by Smith. She got 2 hits. I said the hands. 20-16 down to a 4-point lead. Twist serve. Deep. Martin. Smith. Now back to Martin. Set on the far side to Thomas. Smith. Martin. Smith with the kill. Oh, nice comeback. Cook, nice put back over. Martin. Smith deep out. That lead has shrunk to 20-17. Timeout going to be called by Mount Pulaski. With that, we'll take a station break. 3-point lead by Mount Pulaski with a timeout.
Driving in my car with my family. I've got 2 kids and a wife, and 4 of us are driving a car. We literally get excited when we see a dot truck. It's actually a sense of pride.
Why I would encourage anyone to work at DOT. We take care of each other.
The company continues to grow and expand.
That to me is what brings me to work every day and that I enjoy.
Diversity, culture, family, all of those things, if you want them, you should be at DOT.
Well, this is one of those times I wish Sandy Prather was here, or
Joanna Hilburn.
Yeah, to say, what would you be telling your girls at this point? I'd be telling them, you're still in this game. You're only down by 3. We can just keep knocking away at that. We can get back in this ball game. On the other side, I'm telling them, hey, you can do this. Deep hit. Back is Smith. Over by Wirtz. Cook, Thomas. Back row hit by the smaller Martin. Over by Smith. Back row hit. Point. Makes it 21-17. Alyssa Martin, the libero. First service, just over the net, goes backwards. They get it front, got to get it over. Cook does that. Set here by Martin. Smith, kill.
Smith is saying, I'm not done with you.
And I think those two have reached into their pockets and taken this game into control for them, making it 22-17 Mount Pulaski. And net serve. 22-18. Tennis is going to come in and serve for Duraco. Tennis with the serve. Corpus Christi down by 4, 22-18. Smith. Martin's got to put it over. She does. Bellis. And kill in by Cook. (22-19). Think we're going to go into extra points?
Yeah, it's looking that favorable.
Tennis with the serve, a little blob. Goes the wrong direction. Smith's got to get it over. Bellis. Set. Over. Here's a set for Smith. Kill. 23-19. It's going to be harder and harder here. And Smith is, yeah. Thing is, she deep serve, Bellis, Tennis, Cook, tap over, point. And I was going to say, sometimes Smith has a tendency to hit the ball into the net.
Too hard.
I didn't want to say that, though.
Nope.
Back Thomas, back to serve, 23-20. Deep. Set by Smith to Martin. Out. 23-21. This is shaping up just the opposite of the last game, I believe, isn't it, Lisa?
Do you think this is why they're playing for first and second place?
Yeah, I think so. Thomas with the serve, deep serve. Dump over by Smith.
Nice back.
Smith taps over again.
She listened to
Tennis, Cook, and in. That hit the line. Who'd they say?
Yeah, they gave it to these guys.
23-22, 1 point lead by Mount Pulaski. They led by as many as 5 down this stretch here and could have put this away. Who's going to make the first mistake here?
I don't know. He's checking place.
They ask him to check the lineup. Didn't take that long to do it.
That's not good for the adrenaline right now. They're all saying, let's just play.
All right, talk about bringing things to a... That's Thomas back to serve again. Deeper serve. Smith's going to set far side to Martin.
Nice dig.
And out. 24-22, Mount Pulaski. It's in your hands. And it's going to be Alyssa Martin back there. Nope, they're going to take her out. She doesn't serve, excuse me. It's going to be Haley Cowan. The Cowan change out, yep. Timeout called. Try to put some pressure on. 24-22. We'll be back after this.
Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005. Or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com.
Well, folks, you wanted a championship game. We're tied 1-1. Mount Pulaski up 24-22. Timeout called by Corpus Christi. If the nerves weren't going to be enough for Haley Cowan on this to serve, it's right now. Deep serve. Looper. Set. Cook. Back the other direction. Smith, Martin. Bellis. Tennis. Ozurkic, and they get the point. 24-23. And folks, just don't think the pressure is off now that they got the serve back, because if Lainey Bellis does anything but get it over the net, it's the end of the game. Set. That's Martin. Somebody got to get it. Smith finally hits it. Tennis. Dump over by Cook. Martin. Smith back row. Bellis. Hit by Tennis and a dump over.
They want a lift called.
Point and the win. 2 hits. They wanted to lift on this side. That's going to end the season. Mount Pulaski wins first place. Mount Pulaski wins first place. Corpus Christi comes in second. That'll be Mount Pulaski's 4th state championship in their history.
Yeah,
and so with that,
it was a questionable thing for the Corpus Christi side, so not as happy as they would have liked to have ended it. Okay, let's see what I have.
Hang on, let me do the commercials, then we'll come back.
We do a procedure called a transcatheter aortic valve replacement, and we call it TAVR.
TAVR is state of the art. It wasn't really available worldwide until the early 2000s.
It's a minimally invasive procedure in order to replace the valve.
I'm number one.
I was number 100. Years ago, they would have to do open heart surgery, and now they don't.
Had I not had it done, I would not be here today. I feel like I'm living on a bonus of blessings.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Back with you. Mount Pulaski wins the championship here in 8th grade 2A in 3 sets. That one's 25-23. And again, everybody, you can go back. A call does not.
Sportsmanship award went to Eva Leonard on Mount Pulaski side of things. And Corpus Christi's was Lainey Bellis for the sportsmanship award. They'll get their picture taken by IESA Mr. Chris. And then we will have presentations of the medallions. Starting off with Corpus Christi.
We didn't have a book. What's she want?
And I just called Charlie Chris. I know. I keep,
you called him Chris?
I think I did. I don't know. 23-5, Corpus Christi. Athletic Director, Mr. Bill
Rhodes.
Thank you.
I think that's what they said.
Principal is Mrs. Adrian Wilson. Coach is Laura Boehner. Assistant coach Janelle Heller. Number one is Gigi Benker. Number 2 is Carissa Cook. Number 4 is Bridget Orkurski. There, I messed it up again. Emma Sexton, number 7. Number 8, Brennan Lendris. Lauren Duraco. Number 11, Alex Knight. Nora Kelly. Number 15, Emma Thomas. Number 19, is Soraya Michael. Number 21, Kylie Twist. Number 22, Reagan Power. Number 28, Eva Tennis. And number 30-31, the libero is Lainey Bellis.
She had a great tournament, Lisa. She would be one of my picks on them for player of the ball game.
Absolutely. And they don't have it listed here, and I'm not listed. I think they're giving statisticians or a scorekeeper.
Yep. You're going to go back to the front here of when we started because Mount Pulaski played the very first game.
Ah.
The Honey Bears.
Honey Bears took it off. They're recognizing the athletic director, and it's not in my book, and I did not hear. Coach Hannah Cameron. Assistant coach Lisa Leonard and Emma Aper. Kendra Stewart.
Did a nice job on the outside when she came in, kind of filling a gap there.
Alyssa Martin, excellent libero.
Quietly played her position in the back.
Eva Leonard.
Came in and served.
Haley Cowan.
Another server for them.
Absolutely.
Haley Wirtz. She came in. She didn't get her name called a lot, but she had some good hits through this tournament. Ella Martin. And if I were given player of the ball game on that side, Lisa, by Edward Jones, I would be doing Martin. And then who was 12?
Kylie Cowan.
Kylie Cowan.
Olivia Smith, definitely.
The co-players of the ball game there between Ella Martin and Olivia Smith.
Mabry Bender.
Nice player. If you look at that, every player on that bench contributed.
Absolutely. And I think they probably just gave a manager or a statistician there that I missed the name on. And now we'll actually have the presentation of the trophies. And now will the captains of Corpus Christi receive their trophy.
And again, this is a hard thing for people to understand. There are hundreds of schools that wish they were in the shoes of getting a second place trophy.
Absolutely.
And on the other side, Mount Pulaski with the win. And they're just from north of Springfield, brought a good crowd. And just been a really good tournament, Lisa. We want to thank Central Illinois Sports for including us to be a part of the broadcast.
It's been fun.
Want to thank Auburn High School. What a great host. We've had several with basketball and volleyball. We'll see you at the IESA finals of softball and baseball this fall. So with that, Steve Surratt, Lisa Surratt,
and Central Illinois Sports.